Good afternoon. Today, I'm going to try for you guys. I got my notes too on this one, because this one required some notes. It's pretty good stuff and it took some sorting. It's the Caol Ila 18 that I had opened with Bart and Scott with Scotch Test Dummies. It's a very good, it's an unpeated Caol Ila. Chill filtering coloring does not mention on it, so it's anybody's guess as good as anybody else's on that. Let's go ahead and get it poured. This is truly wonderful stuff. I will read from you guys the front of the bottle while we let that set for a minute. It is humid out here. It rained. We've got the apple tree blooming behind us and the wind is picking up suddenly. I don't know why, but this is Kansas and it always blows in Kansas. So, Caol Ila 18 Islay Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, aged 18 years, unpeated style. Natural cask strength on the bottle right there. That's at 59.8% alcohol by volume. This unusual limited release 18-year-old is the oldest unpeated Caol Ila ever bottled and was matured in refill American oak casks. It has style as clean and fresh as the pale sky that follows the clearing rain, with the bittersweet warmth and an appetizing salty edge. Crisp, smooth hints of fruit, and I'm not going to read the rest of this because that's, well, I'll finish it. With a wild strawberry sweetness, dance boldly across the tongue like flicks of foam over wind-lashed waves. Bottled in 2017. I paid $99.99 for it, so a little bit more after tax at Plaza Wine and Spirits in Wichita for it. It's very good stuff. Oh, it's a golden color. It's actually more of a golden color than color. And if truth be told, it reminds you more color-wise of a inexpensive blended malt. Most of the Scotch malts, the inexpensive blends, reminds me of that, color-wise. It is very viscous, but the lines do form and run. I can put that back in there to keep it from blowing away. All right. The nose on this one's very light, but it gives vanilla, a little caramel, a little nutmeg, and a strawberry raspberry playing on each other in it. To me, it's not just pure strawberry. The little fruitiness in there and the strawberry and the raspberry end of it. Well, it's bright out here today too. It's a beautiful day. And the birch tree ain't even put a leaf on yet. I think that's interesting. I digress. The nose is light. That's mostly what you're getting. There's just a little bit of spirit in there. Not much, a little bit. Now to the palate. Every time I sit down with this one, I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. The vanilla. A background maltiness. The strawberries. That is something that It comes across very well. Salty. It evolves through the palate from the front to the back. And I'm not going to talk about finish, just the palate, just the flavor, what we're getting right now. We're not going to dwell on the finish. It comes forward with the vanilla and the light maltiness. That evolves into a salted caramel. That salted caramel, as it goes further and you get further into the profile, into the taste as it dwells, it turns into graham cracker. I don't know if graham cracker is a universal thing in other countries or not, but in America we have graham crackers, and you get that graham cracker in the tail end of the palate. Now it's not the finish, because the finish finishes light, long. The finish stays with you. It's light, long. Again, we pick up the backside of the finish with the fruitiness, a little bit of those strawberries. And at the tail end, it becomes very bright. I know bright's a descriptor for light words, but bright as in think of mintiness. And on the box, it does mention mintiness in the finish. And it really, this is, the strawberries and the mintiness come through. And the saltiness stays from beginning to end, but that saltiness really shows up. First you get the vanilla, then you get that salted caramel, then boom, right over into the sweet graham cracker with a lot of sugar on it, and a touch of honey. Oh yes, there is a touch of honey there, and a light smoke. There is a light smoke in that palate, not in the finish, but in the palate. I still get the finish, I still get the mint. And the maltiness in the back end of the palate with the strawberries is still there too. This is very delectable stuff. At 59.8%, it drinks very under proof. Very under proof. This drinks more like a 40%. I will add some water for benefit of the people out there, but that may be too much. It's about a teaspoon. Because people will want to know. The water actually takes some of the brightness away. The water kind of dulls down that light, bright feeling you get with it. It tends to dull it just a little. You still get the vanilla, less of the caramel, and vanilla really actually transitions more to graham cracker. The saltiness is still there, but that caramel richness is kind of, it's dialed back. There's less of a transition there. You know, I'm not going to go into much more detail. You guys understand what I'm saying that no. But water doesn't kill it. I imagine you could add more, but about a teaspoon does not kill it. It just kind of dulls the bright side of it down some. And even in the nose, mainly just vanilla and a little nutmeg in the nose. And that's it. I lose the fruitiness. That being said, at the natural cask strength is where I think this one is best enjoyed for my palate. I love this stuff. I like Caol Ila. I like a lot of Caol Ilas. This is not disappointing at all. And for the price, this is really, most 18-year-olds you're not even going to get for $99.99. I mean, in all reality, most 18-year-olds are going to be that $110 to $130 range anymore. This is value. This is a 91 out of 100. This is good. This is a suggested buy if you get a chance. So I don't want to dwell too long. It's probably gone on long enough. So with that, I'm going to sign off here. Remember, if the spirit in your glass isn't running, let's start that again. Remember, the spirit in your glass is not running from you. Take your time, sip it, and enjoy it. You'll be better for it. Everyone have a good afternoon.